For your entire life, you've been told to eat less salt and consume a lower salt diet. Now, a lot of us have listened and are now suffering from many symptoms of basically just not getting enough salt. Now, in this short video, I'm going to share with you 7 signs or symptoms you are not getting enough salt in your diet. Now, if you know of someone that's suffering from any one of these symptoms and they're trying to follow a low salt diet, please consider sharing this video with them, as you may in fact help them. And just before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the little notification bell so you never miss when I release a new video or when I go live. And when you click that notification bell, please just remember to select all so you're notified of all videos. Okay, so let's get started. So let's just go over the 7 signs that you might not be getting enough salt in your diet. Now, some of these signs or symptoms may be a result of a multiple of different medical or nutritional problems, but they're very commonly caused by just basically not getting enough minerals in your diet, particularly with the salt that you eat or the lack of salt that you're getting. So salt is basically a combination of about 50% sodium and 50% chloride, give or take a few percentages there. Plus there's some trace minerals, especially if you're getting good quality salt, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. Okay, so number 1 is fatigue. It's a very common symptom that many people have, and just by adding a little bit of salt to your diet can make this fatigue go away. Now, I'll tell you this is a major sign that basically I noticed personally when I switched over to eating a carnivore diet, and now I'm following more like a kind of a carnivore-ish diet. So I noticed that when I made that switch, my energy was tanking. I felt fatigued. I just didn't really have as much energy as I normally did before. So I just basically started adding salt to my diet and to my water, and I noticed this basically helped to mitigate this whole issue. So if you're feeling fatigue, you're feeling just a sense of just weakness, try adding salt to your food and to your water, okay? Number 2 sign is headaches. So a lot of people find that by just adding salt to their diet or adding a little bit of salt to their water, or even just by licking salt off their hand, can completely resolve their headaches. Number 3, muscle twitch, spasm, or cramps. Okay, so a lot of us know that by not getting enough potassium and magnesium can lead to muscle twitches, spasms, and cramps, but actually not getting enough salt can also lead to this too. So something that I do to mitigate this is to number 1, liberally salt my meals, and I add about half to 3/4 of a teaspoon to every bottle of water I drink. So the bottle of water I drink is probably about 750 milliliters to about close to a liter. So for every bottle of water I drink, I'm adding half a teaspoon to about 3/4 of a teaspoon. And I drink about 2 to 3 liters, or 2 to 3 of those bottles a day. Okay, number 4 sign. The number 4 sign is if you're experiencing irritability at times, just try adding a pinch of salt to your water, or being conscious to salt your meals to see if that helps. You may just find that your mood improves and the things that were irritating you don't anymore. Okay, so as you're seeing, a kind of a trend here is generally just adding more salt to your food, adding more salt to your water, just getting more salt in any way you can. Number 5, muscle weakness. If you find you're weak when working out, then try adding a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of salt to your water, to your workout water bottle, and you'll notice a massive improvement in your muscle strength and performance. And this is actually something that I personally do in every one of my workouts. Either a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon in the water. Drink that kind of before the workout, and as well as when I'm starting my workout. And then if I run out of water during the workout, obviously I fill it up, and then I add more salt to that water. So I'm always happy drinking salt water while exercising. Sign number 6 that you may be having low salt in your diet is mental fog and forgetfulness. So one thing is the neurons in our brain, so the nerve cells in our brain, the cells of our brain that basically conduct impulses, they must have enough sodium as well as other minerals that come with salt to function and conduct these impulses properly and optimally. So by adding a bit of salt to your food and to your water can help to combat mental fogginess and forgetfulness. And then number 7, humans, we are salty mammals. Okay, so we need to understand that we are salty beings and must have salt in our diet in order to function optimally. Otherwise, a whole slew of dangerous and potentially life-threatening things can occur, such as low blood pressure, feeling faint, and in fact losing consciousness, as well as worsening heart failure. So you need to know that real salt is good for you and it's not bad for you. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you're getting the good stuff that doesn't contain the microplastics or nanoplastics that are found in our oceans. So one thing you can do is stay away from basically evaporated sea salt, okay, and go with one that's been mined deep in the underground, okay, so deep in the earth, which would be protected from pollutants and other like these microplastics and nanoplastics in our society. And I've detailed below in the description of this video the one that my family and I use. So as I mentioned above, if you know of anyone that may benefit from this video, please consider sharing it with them, as you may help them resolve their health condition completely, or even at a minimum, drastically improve it. So I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much. And please consider to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell and select all. And as always, if you have ideas for future videos, please comment below, as it helps me to know what content to create, what videos to make, and what things that you want to learn. So keep it locked in here on my channel, and I look forward to coming to you in the next video.